How a young Ethiopian prince disarmed a warlord without a single battle. This warlord planned to march on the capital, put the ruler in prison, or in the ground. Instead, his entire army was disarmed with baskets of gold. No battle. No blood. Just strategy. Before the world knew him as Haile Selassie. Before crowns and exile and history books. He was Rastafari Makoan. Young, patient, and dangerously underestimated. Ethiopia was still ruled by men who believed power came from rifles and fear. And none of them was more feared than Dejazmak Balcha Safo. A warlord of the old empire. Forged under Emperor Menelik II. A man who ruled provinces like a king. Balcha did not negotiate power. He marched for it. As Rastafari began centralizing authority, Balcha saw it as disrespect. A boy. A reformer. Someone who spoke of law instead of loyalty. So Balcha made his plan. He would return to his territory, raise his army, and march on Addis Ababa. Rastafari would be put in chains. Or in the ground. That was the old Ethiopia. But Rastafari understood something Balcha didn't. You don't fight force with force. You fight it with timing. So he invited Balcha to Addis Ababa. Not as a prisoner. As an honored guest. Balcha accepted, confident, armed, surrounded by his men. What he didn't realize was that this invitation was buying time. While Balcha waited in the capital, Rastafari moved quietly. He sent his own loyal troops into Balcha's territory. They didn't carry weapons. They carried baskets of gold and cash. And they went camp to camp. Soldier to soldier. Buying every weapon. Rifles. Ammunition. Swords. Paid in full. Above market value. No threats. No blood. Just economics. By the time Balcha prepared to return, his army still stood. But it was unarmed. Balcha sensed something was wrong. The war drums were silent. The rifles were gone. The march to the capital was impossible. His plan died. Before it ever began. Rastafari had defeated him. Without granting him the honor of battle. Balcha wasn't executed. He wasn't humiliated. He was made irrelevant. And in that moment, Ethiopia changed. Power no longer belonged to the loudest warlord, but to the one who understood systems, patience, and strategy. The loudest threat isn't the most dangerous. And the strongest leader isn't the one who fights, but the one who makes fighting unnecessary. They called it a victory. But really, it was the end of an era. The lion didn't roar. He counted.